We're trying to save you guys some time and money. So pay attention to this video.
Please. You too. It's your boy, Dex!
And Ash, we're back with another video today. And we have a special guest. Okay, so today we are going to take you through our guys' fitness journey, like where we started and how we got to the place that we are now. But we just want to take you through our fitness journey to show you that it's not just a few month thing and stuff like that. Like, it takes time to see the growth that you want to see, and if you just keep working at it, you'll eventually get there. So I started working out when I was about 16.
Same.
16-ish, yeah, 16. He's 2 years older than me, just so you know. But I started working out when I was 16. I played like soccer, amateur league, not my thing, okay? A lot of time in my life and stuff like that. And then I was like, this is not for me. So I just started working out because I wanted to stay healthy. Didn't know much about like weightlifting, stuff like that, so I was intimidated to this.
Ash is gonna continue. I just have to grab some water. Yes, I know. Go.
Didn't know what I was doing, was very intimidated. Did not do weightlifting. Weightlifting is a wonderful thing, by the way, but I mainly just did cardio, which meant just walking on the treadmill. Did a few calves, did a few glutes here and there, but not that often because I didn't know what I was doing. And I know a lot of people don't know what they're doing when they first started. Didn't have a lot of self-confidence, self-love for myself. I always like had that mindset that I had to be skinny. You can't have an ounce of fat on you. So I didn't have a butt. I had a tiny waist, don't get me wrong. I didn't have any muscles in my legs or anything like that, even though I played soccer. Just a very skinny girl overall. That occurred for about 2 years. I didn't really know what I was doing. Just constant cardio, things like that, being insecure. Being like, oh, if I weightlift, I'll look manly and things like that. Trust me, that's not the case. And you're going to see that in our transformation pictures. Well, my transformation pictures as well. Bought a few people's guides here and there, like people that I looked up on Instagram. They did help because they made me like gain some knowledge on like certain workouts, like what I should be working out, and like realize that I should be working out my full body and not just my lower half and doing cardio, because it's not gonna help me to the goals where I want to get. But that's where I started my first 2 years. But I did start weight training once I did those guides, but it wasn't like the weight training that I really should have been doing in a sense, but it was a good beginning to my fitness journey.
My kind of route was a lot different from hers. She didn't like really play sports for long. I kind of played high school soccer. I played premier soccer, also playing high school, so I was doing 2 soccer teams at the same time. For my soccer people, y'all know what the premier is. So I wasn't really working out that much. If I would go to the gym, it would be like some of my friends, and we would just do squats. Squats and cardio, that's it. I feel like that's the reason why my legs are big how they are, because I've been doing squats for years.
And also because of like your weight training for college and stuff. Yeah.
Me and my boys would just do squats and cardio. That's really it. Not really too much bench. We didn't want to put on too much muscle because we wanted to be quick and fast for soccer. In high school, yeah. So I was eating crazy, but the little training I would do, like in the gym, my neck was huge, bro. I was just messing around doing mass gainers. I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. It's like around we're the same age, like senior year, 18 years old, where Ash ended off. So I'm gonna end off here, and then Ash is gonna pick back up.
Yeah, so when I like turning 18, I never squatted like a barbell, never deadlifted, never did anything like that. Obviously too intimidating. I didn't know much about it. I didn't want to hurt myself, yada, yada, yada. But when I first started talking to him, he would go in there and squat and do a bunch of things. Squat was obviously the main thing that he would do, like you said. He taught me how to squat with a bar because I was so nervous. I remember when I first started squatting, I put my 10 pounds on the side. I was like, and like, it was so happy for me. It was probably the most embarrassing thing in the world, but trust me, we all start somewhere. We all start at those 10 pounds, 5 pounds, just the bar, anywhere, stuff like that.
She fell in love with squats.
Yeah, I love squats. Yeah, I love weightlifting now, don't get me wrong. First started squatting, I only squatted when he was there with me because I didn't want to hurt myself. I didn't want to do the wrong form because I just didn't want to hurt myself and stuff like that. So I really started like picking it up and stuff like that, and really loving it and going to the gym all the time.
I started to pick it up, like really like fiend for it. Like I'd say about 2 years before I did.
Yeah, when I first met him too, he was doing full body every single day. This man, he was like, oh yeah, I have arms, legs, chest, everything today. And I was like, how the hell How do you recover? Like, I knew what recovery time and everything, and I knew that I had to do legs, back, and all that separate days, or I would absolutely kill my body if I did full body every single day. Your muscles would be sore, you wouldn't grow them, they would be tight all the time, and you just wouldn't see the growth that you want to see. But this man did full body workout for like the first year that we were talking.
This is probably my freshman year going to my sophomore year of college now. In soccer full time now because we have strength training, which is obviously, again, squat focused. Deadlifts, all that like crazy stuff. A little bit of chest here. I have like 2 days worth of legs and 1 day upper body. I would take the little like knowledge I know from school, from college training,
and just apply that.
Yeah, and just apply it full out in the gym. I never had people to work out with that like were like mad like grinders like I am. I would just go and working by myself. Ash would be there. I had one friend that would be working out with me, but it's not nearly to the same level as I wanted to.
But you weren't at the same level that you are now, even back then.
Yeah, I know.
You were at the mindset of getting in, getting out, kind of.
Because there's no really place for really me to be in the gym. As much to be soccer and to be agile, you'd rather have a better time doing agility work and light strength training compared to heavy strength training, what we're doing now.
Yeah.
So they're completely two different things. So I didn't really see the gym as a big important factor into getting to where I wanted to go with soccer. But Ash, on the other hand, was really freaking liking the strength training aspect.
I loved it.
But she was not like playing sports. That was Ash's sport. Soccer was my sport.
Nutrition is also a huge part to your fitness journey as well. Nutrition is like massive parts of getting the goals that you want to get to.
What's the percentile?
I think it's like 80-20.
That's ridiculous.
Well, how do you like? That's hard to believe. Like 80% nutrition and 20% fitness. Like working out and stuff like that. It's hard to believe, but it's absolutely true. And he learned that as well. 18, 19, I was kind of just eating what I wanted. Didn't really care. Oh, I ate healthy. I was a healthy eater, don't get me wrong, but I love my snacking. I love my chocolates. I loved everything like that. Don't get me wrong. I love my treats. Love going out to eat. Yes, love going out to eat, everything like that. He told me about a mass gainer that he used to take in high school. But I took a mass gainer and stuff like that. That did help me gain like a lot of weight and stuff like that. Around 10 pounds, I believe it helped me gain. Messed up my stomach though every time I drank that crap. It was like 1,000 calories like per scoop or something like that. I would take it every single morning and every single night because I wanted to gain weight so bad, and I have a fast metabolism. Did help me gain weight, helped me gain mass more on my lower body. Like it made me gain fat like in my stomach and my back, which wasn't a big deal because I know that was gonna happen because when you gain weight you can't choose where you want to gain it exactly. I was like a little thicker, I guess you could say, but still wasn't happy with where I was at.
My junior year of college at this point. Not interested in playing soccer anymore. Didn't see where it'd be going any further, so I just said, you know what, let's just start going to the gym because it's obviously makes the most sense going that route. Why go play sports and then just go and just watch TV?
Yeah.
It makes sense just to go into the gym. I had no clue what the heck to do. I'm so used to soccer workouts.
It's full body workouts every single day, and he was so lost.
Yeah.
That he decided to do like extensive amount of research on like. Yeah. Was that when he did it? When he put that whole thing out?
Yeah, but I was like so like trying to get a chest now because soccer players don't really have chest. They have legs, not really chest. So I'm like, man, I gotta get chest. And I wasn't getting any gains at all, like at all. Yeah. And I was kind of like, what? My diet was messed up.
You would eat one meal a day.
It would be a fat meal.
Yeah, but still, fat meal was probably like 1,000 calories. This man, he has to eat at least almost 3,000 calories now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, no, I'm good. Trust me, I don't want to eat. You don't know what you're talking about and stuff like that. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, it's not fueling your body and the muscles that you want to gain.
And around December and November, I was so pissed off. Why? Because at this point, Ash was kind of upset with the mass gainer. It's kind of looking smooth in some areas. I was looking smooth in areas.
My nutrition just wasn't where it needed to be.
Yeah, but like we have like a solid foundation. Mm-hmm. If people were to look at us, they'd be like, "Oh, they're in shape," but it's not where we wanted to be.
Yeah, it's not our goal where we wanted to be. We're still not our goals now, but we're closer to them than we were then.
Facts. Ash knew a good amount, and I was trying to learn a good amount, and we were kind of just like throwing ideas back. And I started doing research, and I'm seeing like the 1 a days like work good. Which one works better? I can say that I could confidently write a solid workout plan. A solid one. And I know Ash could, for a solid one for a girl going for what she's going, she could write that.
Yeah.
And for someone going for a guy, I could write that. I know we could cleanly.
Yeah.
After talking to Ash was starting to kind of think too, like, man, maybe my nutrition's messed up. Maybe my crap's were messed up. Buy and invest into people's knowledge. Don't try to learn it yourself. Save yourself years and time just investing into someone else's knowledge.
It costs a lot of money, but trust me, it's worth it in the long.
The time, bro.
That he met the nutritionist that we first worked with through a friend.
I believe my friend because he competed and he was nasty at it.
Yeah.
He got me in touch with someone that he spoke to. I introduced them to Ash. They wrote us a plan.
I was starving. They dropped my calories drastically than what they were before. And I feel like it was probably an unhealthy amount what I was eating because I would go, it'd be 9 o'clock at night, I wouldn't have any food left. And I'd be like, wow, I'm starving right now.
Yeah.
And then I text them and they'd be like, just get through it. You can have another gram of potato. And I'm like, thanks. So every single morning, never changed it up. Egg whites, oatmeal.
I hate that combo.
Egg whites, oh my god, it was terrible. Peanut butter, that was it. Next meal, yogurt, protein, banana. It was not yogurt. I didn't even have yogurt. You had the yogurt. It was banana, peanut butter, protein. Next meal, some type of chicken or meat and rice and a vegetable. Next meal, shrimp, blah, 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 rice. At first, they didn't give me a carb with my meal at night, and I was like, wow, I'm just gonna eat green beans and chicken for my meal? What is this crap? Having that set meal plan, something that you eat every single day, it's just not for me and not for a sustainable lifestyle, in my opinion. What also made me mad was that they didn't know exactly what I was eating. They didn't know the calorie intake, they didn't know the fat, the calories, the carbs, the protein, which made me so mad. We'd ask them and they would be like, oh, I think you're eating this, I think you're eating that. If you don't know what I'm eating, why are you writing this for me?
The first day I tried it was so much food, bro. Like,
but now you think about it, it wasn't even that much food.
It wasn't that much food at all.
But like, comparative to what he was eating before, it was.
They said that we had to eat it every 4 hours. I was like, dude, come on. I like to work out on leg days. When we do leg days together, it's a 3-hour hit, dude. Yeah. Right before, in the parking lot, go and do legs,
That's basically what you had to do. That's basically what you had to do. You do your yogurt right before and you just
I know, obliterate legs. And then literally as I'm carrying Ash, or Ash is carrying me out of the gym because my legs are done. Ash throws me in my back seat because I can't move. I'm eating again, bro. And we're eating again. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It just wasn't sustainable for our life. And it's not, personally, I don't think it's sustainable for anyone except if you're doing a prep for a show. That's the only reason why you should be doing stuff like that, in my opinion. Even you can honestly do macros for
I've seen people do macros for shows. We kind of split here. Ash found a team that we're actually both currently with right now. But I picked a team wasn't the best again, so I'm striked for twice. Ash hit it hard.
So the reason I found the team that we are both working with right now is because I followed a girl and I knew she was working this team, like, not, I think it was like to prep for a show, but also they did lifestyle and stuff like that. So I found the account and I was like, this looks like a wonderful team. All these people look like they're so, like, have so much knowledge about it. And the girl that I'm working with right now, fabulous. The guy he's working with right now, fabulous. You have this app where you can talk to them any time of the day you want. You have check-ins every single week. And it is a macro-based plan, which means you're given, like, they change your macros every few weeks, every week, just the goals are and how your check-in is going, stuff like that, like how your body is looking. They're constantly talking to you and, like, explaining, like, this is what you need to be eating, like, if it's a high-carb day, low-carb day, and stuff like that. I think macros are probably the best thing out there because you can eat the things that you love and fit them into your numbers for the day, and you don't feel, like, restricted. When you're like, oh, I can't eat that. But I'm like, oh yeah, I can eat that because I can fit that in my macros for today.
Thanks.
We have an untracked meal every single week, which means untracked means you can eat what you want and not track it.
Which makes for good YouTube mukbangs.
Yes. So he's going to talk about the team that he first started and realized that, this is not for me either. Just wanted to hop into a new team to get started again.
As soon as I signed up, the way he was kind of like the way that they were talking to me was kind of like, yeah, like let's get you on right now. I was kind of like,
it's like they were trying to like.
Yeah. Plan was late. They said they would send it to me by a certain time by noon time. Came 7 p.m. I like to keep texting. I'm like,
that was just another red flag.
I was like kind of like so discouraged at this point. I was like, man, maybe like this isn't it. One, it was like specific supplements that they wanted me to get. And it was supplements that team was partnered with, and it's really fishy. It's like one every meal, and I would literally be 25 tablets in one. So you think about it, I'd be taking that tablet. It said 4 times a day. That junk is like done in like in a week. It's done in a week, and that's $55 for those 25.
Yeah.
So I'd be running through bread, bro, crazy. I was saying to Ash, like, that's so unfair. And I texted the guy, and I was like, yo, I can't keep affording that. I can't do that. He's like, no, it's cool. You don't need them. Right then and there when he said, oh, I didn't need them like that, I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Sus.
It's just a way to get money out of you.
Another red flag. So we're 3 red flags now. Again, eating the rice, the chicken. Dude, I was eating like a cup of rice with like 7 ounces of chicken, bro, with broccoli. Dude, it was so much food. Probably 6 meals in one day. I went to the gym. I was extremely bloated the whole time. I didn't tell you this, but the first time I'm telling you this right now. On the 4th, 6th meal left, I was literally so depressed, bro, eating, and that's so sad. I was so depressed to eat. On my 4th to 6th meal was homemade burritos with like salsa, chicken, rice, and tortillas. I ate that, and I literally 5 minutes after, I completely just destroyed my toilet. Like, I'm just not even gonna like hold back. Like, I was in the bathroom probably for 20 minutes. Like, after I ate those burritos, those homemade burritos that this guy gave me.
He like crapped himself.
I literally was on the toilet like screaming for my life. Looked at Ash and I was like, this is just not, I gotta get out of here.
That night I was like, yeah, F this, I'm not doing this anymore, this is not for me.
Yeah.
Just calling one person, right?
Yeah.
One person that you're with now. Like, he seemed very knowledgeable as well.
Yeah. Like, they just want to like help you.
And they called me, he's like, I'm going with this guy, and I was like, fast forward, like now, through my full 4 years of my fitness journey, so much more happier, giving myself the proper nutrition, weightlifting, deadlifting heavy, squatting heavy, shoulder. I have 3 leg days, a back day, and bis days.
3 leg days, y'all.
I love my leg days, okay? 2 rest days a week, which are key. Rest days are key. They're also a huge part of like muscle growth and stuff like that. But if you're looking, like if you're just starting off your fitness journey, I highly recommend getting a coach, but I also highly recommend weightlifting. Don't just be like, oh, I have to do cardio because I want to lose weight. Weightlifting can actually boost your metabolism, which can actually help you lose weight as well. So don't always think cardio, cardio, cardio. I used to be that scared girl that I walk in the gym, I need to do cardio, I'm going to do a little calves today. And now I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to get a squat, I'm going to go hit this deadlift, go get a PR in the deadlift today and stuff like that. On my shoulder press.
We've came like a long way with this. I know Ash has like never been like this. I guess like thin and like curvy in places she wants to be, and also be very thick in places. Now she is. I've never been this lean with this much muscle mass on me. I was actually like, we wasted some time. Like, I was pissed. We're trying to save you guys
time and money. That's why we want to make this video, because you could save your time and money. Also, don't compare yourself to others, because we all have different body structures.
That's genetics.
It's genetics. So like, just work to what you have, because your body's beautiful. You can get where you want if you just keep working for it.
Why so many people, I'll tell you the reason why so many people can't get there is because they don't know how to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everyone just sees this, oh, let's lift weights and I can kind of eat whatever I want.
Yeah.
It's either you have the people who eat whatever they want and go lift weights, or you have the people who don't lift weights and eat really clean.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But it's either or here, Chief. Now, if you combine both pros together, you get a beast. Yeah. And those are the beasts you're seeing in the gym, bro.
If you want to do something, trust me, you can do it. Just put your mind to it. Just go be driven. Go do that crap. Your driven goal mindset, and get a coach. Trust me, you're going to be a beast, like he said. Go get those goals.
Hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to hit that
like and subscribe button. Join the family.
Stay tuned with the next video. We'll keep you guys posted. You guys got any questions about Ash's journey, my journey, or if you guys just want like someone to talk to about it, like throw us your questions, DM us on our social media. We'll get back to you. Me and Ash will read it.
Yeah.
And we'll both give you both of our inputs.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys like
Thank
always.
you for watching.
Catch you guys back in the next video.